Hey TBW crew, what's going on with y'all? Welcome back into y'all May readings. This message is for all my Earth Signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I hope y'all have been doing really well. Especially, happy birthday to Taurus, okay? So whenever your birthday may fall in this season, I hope it's a good one for you. We are going to use two different oracle decks, one at the beginning and one at the end. The first one we're going to use is the Sacred Light Oracle. And the last one we're going to use is the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. And I will read the message from the book for you guys for the Ancestor cards, just because I want you to get that full message, okay? And if I do see anything that pops out in the Sacred Light Oracle, as far as like y'all really need to know, then I'll read it for you, okay? So let's go ahead and clear the cards, guys. Clear the energy, okay? Whatever you don't want to come out in your reading, just let go and release that now. So just take a deep breath. Here we go. I clear these cards and I clear this energy for the viewer's highest good. This message is for all Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo for the month of May 2022. What are the messages for the viewer's highest good right now? What do they need to be aware of this month? What do you want to shed light on that they may not can see? We ask archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, positive universal energies, and Archangel Michael to please step in and protect and guide this reading. And we ask in love and light. Alright, I feel a lot better. I hope you guys feel really good. We are going to go ahead and get started, like I said, with the Sacred Light Oracle. And whenever your birthday is, Taurus, drop that in the comment below. Would love to wish y'all a happy birthday. I do know a couple of Tauruses. May 11th is one that sticks out. May 13th is another that sticks out. So happy birthday to you all, okay? What are the messages for Earth signs right now for the month of May? Taurus and Capricorn and Virgo. Do one more shuffle. What are the messages for Earth signs right now for their highest good? Says consciousness viewer, self-awareness, personal realizations, and prejudice. Okay. What else for the viewer? Feel like you guys are really opening to some type of inner light within you right now, viewer, or you will be for the month of May. Really waking up, coming into definitely some, some self-awareness about self and maybe about, the personal things that were going on in your life. What else for Earth signs, please? Like, I feel like you're becoming self-aware in those experiences, viewer. What you may have done, in regards to whatever has happened. And this, is a number 7 card. So really opening up to you all spirituality at this time, viewer. Really opening up to your intuition. I feel like it's highlighted right here for the month of May right now. Then you got past life, a cultural experience. It's behind you, regression. It says it is behind you, regression. So yeah, really opening up to some type of enlightenment, some type of, awareness around something that may have happened in your past, viewer, or you are now encountering something that may feel like kind of like deja vu to you. all right? Maybe you feel like this is something your soul has experienced before in a different timeline, in a different lifetime, viewer. And it says light activation, evolution of spirit, action of plans, and transcendence. Yeah, really reaching for something higher within inside yourself, viewer, within inside your consciousness. I feel like within inside your body, all right, really activating your chakras at this time. I feel like it's important, especially, you know, because we, last night, April 30th, I'm shooting this May 1st, guys. So April 30th, 2022, there was a new moon partial solar eclipse in Taurus. Okay, so that energy really is activating Tauruses right now, and wherever you may have Taurus in your chart, viewer, it may be activating you right now to reach a higher level of not only consciousness and awareness, but of spirituality, of self-awareness, viewer. Really transforming yourself and bringing you like to a higher level, really raising your vibration at this time, okay? And it says energy medicine, sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, and deep rest. So I feel like you may need to do some more healing around a situation, viewer, with this energy medicine, really taking care of your own energy, really taking care of your own vibration, protecting your own peace at this time. And I really feel like as long as you do the inner work, as long as you remain self-aware, viewer, and, you know, try to definitely transcend yourself onto a higher level within, you know, not only your consciousness, but within your spirituality, that will, you know, reflect in your everyday life, viewer. And I feel like it'll bring you to a place, you know, that you can have more peace. Okay? I do want to read this light activation for you guys. This is number 19 card. So let me see what that is, just to give you all the full message of that. It says evolution of spirit, action planning, and transcendence. When the body lights up in an attunement or activation, it triggers a beacon for the soul to communicate with the physical body. Overseen by the ancient Tibetan master, I don't even know his name, I'm not even going to act like I do. It says, by the ancient Tibetan masters, activations can bring deep healing and transcendence. Regardless of physical sensation, these activations occur on an energetic and emotional level, viewer. Activations, which can be physical or spiritual in nature, amplify your personal connections with the world and energy around you. Essential for the evolution of human consciousness, activating energy centers, intuition, healing, abilities, life force, or kundalini can happen gently or abruptly, given your chosen personal path. It says awakening dormant DNA and hidden memories, activations are dominantly positive experiences that encourage your mind to connect more closely to your soul and spirit. Transmissions, awakenings, and spiritual prophecy will occur now, so have a paper and pen ready, viewer. Says ancestor master, asks you to be clear with your intentions, as conflicts will be triggered by stress. Choose to let go of fear and let your soul guide you on a journey of self-discovery, and your soul is in a constant state of learning. So learning a new skill and planning for future education are favorable now. It says be realistic in your approach, otherwise you will set yourself up to fail. Repeating self-sabotaging behaviors and being stubborn will only keep you stuck in places that your soul doesn't want to be in. And it says your soul is seeking new challenges. Let yourself be free, viewer. And the affirmation for this card, it says, I activate and awaken my soul's divine intelligence, viewer. Yes, I activate and awaken my soul's divine intelligence, and I activate and awaken my soul's divine intelligence, viewer. So that card, you know, guys, really just making sure you're not staying too stuck, okay? Because I definitely see this card being represented by Taurus here with these bulls in the background. I don't know if you all can see them behind him, but remaining, you know, not too stubborn in your ways, viewer, making sure you are, you know, activating your higher self, okay, and taking those steps forward, all right, into that transcendence period for yourself at this time. All right, so I feel like May is going to be popping for the Taurus gang, okay? So y'all, you know, make sure you soak up that energy. Do the best, you know, that you can possibly. And I'm sure you will. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and open it up with some tarot and see what comes out for you guys. What are the messages? Actually, what I'm going to do this, I'm going to clarify each card. That's what I want to do. And that's what I feel like needs to be done for you all's reading right now. So that's what's about to transpire. All right. So let's go ahead and work with consciousness first, viewer. The number 7 card. All right. What is the messages for consciousness for all earth signs right now? All right, guys. So you got the Knight of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Devil, viewer. Okay, guys. So I really feel like you may be showing up as this Knight of Swords, trying to move ahead, viewer, trying to, you know, make some clear-cut decisions for yourself. And I feel like you're really working on getting rid of anything that may have been causing any toxicity with this Devil around your life, that may have been causing some maybe inner conflict, or maybe stirring up some, you know, outer conflict, some outer drama within inside your life, viewer. But I really feel like you also had a part in this. So making sure you're remaining self-aware and acknowledging, you know, your contribution, whatever you did in the situation, acknowledging your contribution, viewer, to that situation, okay? And I feel like you're working on trying to get out of that. You're working on trying to get clear of the situation, okay? You may have been dealing with the Capricorn here, earth signs, or you may be, you know, the Capricorn showing up in regards to reaching a higher consciousness, viewer. Please take it how it resonates with you, okay? Please, let's clarify the Devil for the viewer. Why is the Devil here? Okay, guys, so you got the Empress, 4 of Pentacles, the Emperor reverse, viewer, the 8 of Swords, and the Page of Swords reverse, viewer. So if you were dealing with someone, viewer, in a, you know, in regards to a relationship, an experience, a situation, okay, that may have been toxic, and you became self-aware of the toxicity, viewer. Okay, I really feel like this person may have at one point brought you some type of happiness, and I feel like you may have been kind of holding on to that with the 4 of Pentacles. This could also be you, Taurus, okay, with the Empress, and also Libra, if you were dealing with a Libra, viewer. But definitely hanging on to something that was toxic, viewer, within your own energy, okay? You weren't moving forward in this situation because the Emperor is showing up in reverse, not able to take action, not able to make clear decisions for yourself, and definitely with the 8 of Swords being stuck in your head within a trapped mindset, viewer, okay? Not able to make clear-cut decisions for yourself at this time, or at that time, in regards to, you know, being self-aware, you know, really realizing what was going on in the relationship and how you could move forward. I feel like at one point you were stuck, or at least you felt stuck within your mind, viewer, because the 8 of Swords is here with the Page of Swords coming in reverse, viewer. Not being able to, you know, see clearly, not being able to make clear decisions, and maybe not, you know, having some clear-cut communication with the other person, viewer. If there was another person, not able to communicate clearly, not able to you know, speak positively over, you know, over this situation, or, you know, through this experience, you weren't able to see the positive, you know, outcomes, okay? I felt like you really became aware of the things that were surrounding you that were not for your highest good, all right? Okay. So that was really good. Feel like you all are really becoming definitely self-aware here. So let's go ahead and talk about this past life, viewer. Okay, a cultural experience. It says it is behind you. Regression. What are the messages for the past life, please, for the viewer? Temperance reverse, viewer. Knight of Wands reversed. What else? Death. And one more. I'm not going to leave death standing, guys. Scorpio energy. And the Wheel of Fortune reverse, viewer. Okay. So, guys, whatever situation that you were moving out of or felt like you were trapped in, that, you know, had this toxicity, I feel like the experience that was brought out of this situation, you know, with you trying to get out of this trap mindset, viewer, I feel like it's definitely some impatience, some imbalance around the situation with Temperance coming in a reverse, viewer, or you may be dealing with a Sagittarius at this time, okay? And with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, viewer, not able to move passionately, not able to, you know, take action around something that you feel like you may have experienced before, viewer. So if this is a situation or this is an experience showing up for you that you feel like, you know, maybe you have some type of past recognition of, and I'm not just saying like, you know, you've known this person in this lifetime. I'm talking about like it resonates with you on a soul level that, you know, you may have a soul contract or possibly had a soul contract with this other person that you may be encountering, viewer, or maybe sharing a new experience with, okay? But I feel like whatever the situation is, viewer, there may be some impatience around the situation. There's definitely some regression, and that's why all these reversals are here, okay? So whatever it is, I feel like that is going to be coming to an end, viewer, with the Death card, okay? There will be an ending and a new beginning around this situation, but whatever it is, it's still going to be a delay with the Wheel of Fortune coming in reverse, viewer. So I feel like you may have to clear up something that you you know, have come out of or will be coming out of, viewer, okay? And really try to get a handle on that to try to, you know, move forward in a new experience, okay? Because I feel like this situation you do want to leave behind you, viewer, but at the same time it's just like you have to make sure you are being patient. You have to make sure you are showing up, you know, passionately, and right now I don't feel like that's happening because there needs to be some definite type of, you know, transformation with this death and rebirth coming in, okay, for you guys. But there's some type of delay. So let me ask about the delay for the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune reversed here for the viewer? What is the delay? Three of Swords. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some type of heartbreak, viewer, trying to release and let go of some type of heartbreak, some type of sadness, maybe some type of disappointment around this situation that happened for you, you know, around this toxicity, around whatever it is you were working to get out of, or whatever it is you were at one point hanging on to, okay, that left you trapped and left you, you know, not moving forward within your own mind, viewer, okay? May not physically trapped, but I felt like you may have been mentally trapped at some point, okay? And you are trying to release and let go of any type of sadness, any type of pain, any type of, you know, uncomfortable feelings around this situation for yourself, viewer. So you are still in the process of releasing and letting go and healing, viewer. And that's why the delay is still here, okay? All right, let's talk about this light activation, evolution of spirit, viewer. What is the message for light activation? You guys got the Eight of Wands reversed. What else? And if you guys are not, you know, spiritually sound at this time, you feel like you need to do some more work, really applying yourself, viewer, doing some meditation, you know, maybe even writing down, like have that pen and paper ready, you know, per this evolution card. All right, because I feel like the messages are going to come in. But with the Eight of Wands being reversed, it's still a delay in the messages, viewer. And it may have to do, you know, in regards to this healing, this Three of Swords that you still have to go through. That's why there may be a delay. It may be a block at this time for you. What else for activation? Eight of Wands reverse, viewer. Four of Swords reverse. And the Seven of Swords reverse, viewer. Yeah, so there's definitely some type of delay within your evolutionary experience, within your spirituality, within your spiritual growth, viewer, at this time. And I'm like really sitting up because you know, you all really need to make sure that you are trying to take some type of action. Like, I really feel like making a plan going forward will help you instead of just kind of like winging it. Okay, you're like, hey, I'm gonna do it, you know, I'll get to it, I'm gonna do it. Like, no, I feel like you really need to set some time, you know, to make sure you get it done, because like I said, it's some type of delay with the Eight of Wands for the messages coming in, and it may be because you're not getting enough rest at this time with the Four of Swords coming in, viewer. You may not be getting enough sleep or having some sleepless nights, and with the Seven of Swords coming in reverse, viewer, it may just be, you know, some things that you kind of have to like move away from, okay, with the Seven of Swords being in reverse. And I feel like you may be able to do that, but you need to make, it says actioning of plans. You need to make a plan to actually do that. Like, it's just not gonna like magically happen, okay? You need to actually, if you gotta write it down on pen and paper, write it down on pen and paper. If you got to jot it down on your phone instead of a damn alarm, do that, okay? But really trying to get some more rest around the situation so the messages are able to come into you, viewer. Because I feel like it's a block. It's a block right here, right now, because, excuse me, because of how you feel, what you still need to release and let go of, okay? All right, guys, let's talk about energy medicine. Says sensuality, devotion, celestial, fertility, and deep rest. What are the messages for energy medicine? King of Cups, reverse, viewer. Five of Wands. And the High Priestess. So, guys, really taking a step back. This may be you showing up as a King of Cups, viewer. Okay, really not emotionally ready right now to dive into something new. Really still needing some healing, okay, around a love situation. And with the Five of Wands, you know, really had some type of conflict, some type of battle, okay, and you're really trying to trust your intuition at this time, viewer. And I really feel like that's where that energy medicine is going to help you. I feel like at some point you may be feeling like you're being guided, okay? And if you are feel like you're being guided, I really feel like you know, you're trying to pay attention, but at the same time you may be not fully trusting your intuition because you still have to move into this evolution of spirit. Okay, because your higher consciousness, your intuition, all of that has to do with, you know, our third eye, our soul, you know, our higher self speaking to us, viewer. So if you have not been in practice of that, you may need to, you know, try to gain more practice around that so you can actually, you know, hear and you won't be in any type of conflict within the situation. Why is the King of Cups reversed, please, for the viewer? Okay, there's a hell of a lot of cards. But so you guys got the Four of Wands reverse, viewer, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, guys, so it was definitely some type of situation, some type of love situation, okay, that you may have, you know, gone through in the past, viewer, that really, you know, kind of shook you, is what I want to say, because it seems like you were invested here with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? You were invested in a situation, viewer, and whatever happened, whatever conflict happened around the situation with the Five of Wands, viewer, it really, you know, kind of made you step back, I feel like, and like now you kind of have to listen to, you know, your intuition. You have to listen to your higher self with the High Priestess here. Really taking on both worlds, really connecting with, you know, your spirituality and the spirit realm, as well as the divine, viewer, but making sure you are actually activating that within your 3D life, okay, within your own life, okay? So hearing it, you know, making sure you are trying to take action around it at the same time. Okay, or seeing it and making sure you're trying to take trying to take action around it at the same time. Okay, and make sure you're paying attention. Okay, because messages come from our angels, come from our guides in a million different ways, through music, through, you know, synchronicity, through you know, times, through phone calls, through, you know, people on the damn street. Okay, I mean, I've always heard the phrase, you know, you never know when you're entertaining an angel. Okay, so making sure you all are being mindful of that is what I will say. But it's definitely a situation here where it was some type of fallout, and that's why you all need to bring back the devotion to yourself, need to get that deep rest for yourself, viewer. Okay, because that's what is going to help you move forward, I feel like, in the immediate future. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get the last message from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. See what the messages are from your ancestors. What are the messages from the ancestors right now for the viewer's highest good? Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. What knowledge, what wisdom can you give them right now? Okay, there's a lot of cards I saw. Let's pick all those back up. One card, please, for the viewer. Okay. I'm going to give you all those cards, guys. But I'm not going to read all those cards out of the book because that's a hell of a lot. But it says, back to basics, viewer. Simplify, reduce, and center. Okay? Yeah, guys, really centering yourself right now, okay, is really important. Back to the basics, you know, getting in the routine is what I will say. It says connect with animals, animal spirit guides, healing, and past pets. So if this resonates with you, viewer, maybe you have, you know, some past animals that you kept that had passed on, viewer, that you still, you know, connect with on a higher level, okay? Really connecting with your spirit animal guides, okay? And finding out what that is for you, I feel like will be important. I seen mine this morning as soon as I opened my door, okay? He walked right on past my door, and I'm like, hey, there you are. So that means, you know, confirmation I am on the right path. At least that's how I take it, and it resonates in my life, viewer. Take it how you need to for you and yourself, okay? Says teach and share, instill, instruct, and educate. Okay, so yeah, really really learning, taking the plan of action, okay, around your spirituality. Maybe learning something new within your spirituality, viewer, opening up, like I said, to a higher consciousness, a higher self-awareness for yourself. I really feel like I said, if you're not already doing this work, viewer, I feel like this is really highlighted for you at this time. Says respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, and relax. Okay, and you definitely got the Four of Swords reverse here. You know, so really you all making sure you get enough rest around your life, viewer, because, you know, messages can come to you in dreams, and if you are not in a restful state, viewer, you can't get into that, you know, that deep REM sleep, so those messages will never come through. Okay, and it says laugh and have fun. Yes, smile, positive energy, and joyfulness, viewer. Okay, so making sure you are trying to stay on the lighter side of life, okay, is what I will say. And I'm going to read, I want to read two, connect with animals and teach and share. So let's see. We're gonna read the connect with animals first, okay? Says the Samaya of the Nordic countries were originally nomads. During the summer, they lived in the teepee-like tents known as katus, which could easily be moved as they traveled with their animals. In the winter, sturdier peat huts kept them warm. The Samai originally hunted wild reindeer for food and raw materials, but over time learned how to tame, manage, and keep them in herds. Domesticated reindeer were used for milking, transportation, and to attract wild reindeer when they were hunting. Family groups called Sidia share resources. The fishing family lives in more permanent communities, whereas the Sami, who lived off the land, hunting and breeding reindeer, usually lived a more nomadic life. Between winter grazing in the forest and summer pastures high in the mountains, they travel hundreds of miles with their tame reindeer. Many of these traditions continue in new generations of Sami in Finland, Norway, Sweden, and Russia. It says the ancestors speak now. It says you have a natural connection with the animals and they are drawn to your energy and trust you. You have a gift for communicating with and healing all kinds of animals, including fish and birds, and you may have been thinking about working with animals, adopting a rescue animal, or volunteering at an animal shelter and looking after injured wildlife. If you already work with animals or have pets of your own, this card is confirmation that you are on the right track. Keep up the good work you are doing with the animals. The divinity meaning of this card, viewer, it says this card may bring a message from a beloved pet that has passed away. Try to see or sense your beloved pet. You may feel heat or a tingling on your body or feel your pet's presence around you. Your pet wants you to know it is happy, that it loves you very much, and is still around in you and your family. And this may also be a sign that your animal spirit guides are trying to get in touch with you. Pay attention to any animals that you are drawn to or that keep appearing for you, as this may be a clue to what your animal spirit guide is. It says your animal spirit guide will always be with you and will give you a physical warnings like an animal instinct when you need to pay attention or to be alert. It says try to connect with your animal spirit guide today. Okay? So then I'm going to read Teach and Share, because I feel like either you're teaching somebody, viewer, or someone may be teaching you. In regards to like maybe opening up your spirituality, okay, really healing yourself from this heartbreak, viewer, okay, really trying to get into a new evolution of your spirit, okay. It says Buddhism was introduced to Tibet in the 7th century, where it developed in relative isolation. Over the centuries, the unique culture, identity, and language of the region became inseparable, linked to Tibetan Buddhism, where great emphasis is placed on spiritual masters and teachers of the Dharma. These teachers, called lamas, complete extensive study over many years to prepare for their role in providing healing, initiations, and ceremonies in teaching their traditions, beliefs, insights, and wisdom. The lamas, monks, and nuns also have the added responsibility of protecting and promoting Tibet's environment, language, and culture. Tibetan lamas and monks devote their lives to the study and practices of Buddhism. However, religious practice is part of daily life for most Tibetans, and many families throughout the ages have proudly sent a child to a monastery to be educated as a monk. It says the ancestors speak now. You are not alone, viewer. You may be questioning why you are here and what your true purpose is. This card has appeared to let you know that you are a natural teacher and is a part of your life purpose. You don't need to be a school teacher or a child care worker. You can show people a new way of being or looking at the world. And you may be teaching your children or grandchildren everyday things, or maybe encouraging a friend to try something new or different. Value the wisdom and the skills you can pass on to others. And the divinatory meaning says, look at the ways you can incorporate teaching or mentoring into your life so others may benefit. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life and show them the way. And try not to overthink this aspect of your purpose. You may be already teaching others without even realizing it. Enjoy sharing your gifts with others, viewer. And I really feel like that may bring you some type of happiness. That may bring you, some type of positive energy. Really teaching something to someone, viewer, or someone, teaching you in regard to your own spirituality, viewer, in regards to your own transcendence, in regards to your own personal self-awareness, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the message. I really enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope May is good to everybody. I will see you all back soon. Thanks so much. TBW. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, what you waiting for? Have a good one, guys. Bye.